What's going on? But maybe you could join me for part 2 of this little rod build series. What's going on, Justin? I'm sure if you're still in here. And guys, the channel has a hey there, what's up, green light? Doing alright. If y'all want to take a peek at the progress from the other night. Whoa, we about just had us a bad accident. Here's beginning. Nice gold carbon fiber handle with the blue fluorescent. We've made it through our first set of guides, stripping guides. Let's see, we've made it through our third rod. We made it through this earlier. I actually hadn't set up the live. My wife asked me if I was gonna night on it, so I figured I would. So we're up my first go around of epoxy today. That was a first go around. I haven't never messed with it, but got the handle all glued up. I guess the handle, maybe the real seat. The carbon fiber handle installed, so it is all in place. If you want to get an up close view of that. And then if y'all like, let me pull this out. The reel that's gonna be for some fishing pole. Yeah, it's a 2-weight fly rod. It's my first build actually. But yeah, here's the reel that'll be on it eventually. The max catch reel, but everything else came from GB Fly in Missouri, I do believe. Yeah, I think it's Missouri. They had a pretty decent sale going on. I have a trip planned for y'all at the end of. I heard that this color, but if it makes you appreciate it more, maybe when it comes to bass rods, let's say it costs more. But with fly rods, if I bought a custom build, I'd be looking anywhere between $500 to $2,500, which is insane to me for a fly rod. The average 2-weight goes for around $250, $300. All the components together. Now, I got lucky because I work in a machine shop, so I had the ability to just grab the components to build my setup, I guess you could say, so I didn't have to spend $200-300 on that. But all of the components together, I have less than $200 in it. So, but if you count labor, yeah, I guess it probably would be a little more expensive. But when you're using it for yourself, there is some rewarding to it. Yeah, you appreciate it more, like you said. Alright. Grab our next guide. Anybody else got any more questions? Yeah, it's could be a grueling process. It can be long and slow. But it is going to be a gorgeous rod when we get it. this being the thinnest part of the rod is not helping. What am I doing? Building a custom fly fishing rod. Here's the reel seat, the handle, the rod. And here's your guides, your first set of guides. I'm doing wrappings to hold on your fishing guides. Oh, in case y'all are wondering, this is what I'm working with here. Tiny. And the rod, in comparison to finger size, I mean, this thing is itty bitty. We're down to the end. Come a long way just in a couple of days. If any of y'all are looking to put together a rod, check out GB Fly Shop. They shipped my stuff in 2 days. Shout out to me, and I'll subscribe and like to you. Everybody go check his channel out. I'm not sure what he's about. Let me click on you real quick. Make sure I ain't repping anybody that's ridiculous. Yeah, y'all go check out Abel Price. Appreciate the sub, bro. We've kind of blown up in the last few days. I think, I don't know, somewhere around getting close to the 1,800 mark on subscribers, which is insane, y'all. I couldn't even imagine when a couple weeks ago me and Jess went about it. We were planning on setting a goal of somewhere around, I think, 2K. We went to the Davidson, but the reality is that we've actually broken 17K this morning, and we'll be breaking 18K by the end of the night if it continues to go. We've had 1.8 million on the channel in less than 45 days. Y'all have put us up, that's for sure. Yeah. We could do it without y'all though. That's for sure. This is the most crucial part of the build. You get it wrong, and you'll be regretting it. I just about no, guys. The reason that I wanted to do it live, is that a rod? Yeah, Dwight. That's doing a I'll let y'all peek at it again. I probably ain't nothing done. Just playing show and tell all night. But here's the reel seat, carbon fiber handle, blue fiberglass rod, and let's see. I'll let you get a peek at the rod guides here. The stripping guide 1 and 2. And then we're doing the wrappings. I wanted to document the whole process, but it was just it's easier to do it live. That way y'all get to see the mistakes. You get to be here with me for it. You never know. Maybe y'all will learn something. Maybe it'll convince one of y'all to start a rod build. I've enjoyed it so far. I am a perfectionist, so that can be a problem at times. Good Lord, this rod is tiny, y'all. I finally built a 0.8 several years ago. Yeah, I was around for a 2.8, and I went to a couple of fly shops, and everything they tried handing me was a Douglas and Douglas, or just something sage, something expensive. And part of my journey on this channel is I've tried to make it affordable as possible. That way when some of these kids ask, what can you do for this? You go to Broke Friends Forever to see funny shorts. I'll check you out later, buddy. But yeah, no. So a lot of these kids ask, where do you get this? How much did it cost you? Or I had a couple of comments say that fly fishing is just too expensive. So I've tried to make it to where everything that I use, I try and use a cheap alternative or a cheap alternative to it. Aventic Sports has been a huge help for this. I'm not sure if any of y'all know them, but they'd be worth checking out. If you don't, they are a damn-up company. They have a lot of affordable fly fishing stuff to get you into the sport. But that being said, let's start getting y'all. I have a bit of a getter setup. Typically there would be a full wrapping station here, so motorized. But like I said, trying my best to go the affordable route for everyone out there that may not have the extra dollars to spend on just a wrapping system. It is doable with all of that. If you get the setup here, I'm working with a piece of a broken fishing rod taped to the disc with my fly tying there. As show back in view here. I don't know if y'all can still see it. Okay, just tap it more. There you go. Push this all back over. Ooh. See, there's a mistake for you. This is why I wanted to do it live. Apparently I didn't have the down tight enough, and the rod slipped from the holder. It's tough once you get to this size of the rod because it's always a question as to whether it's going to be too much on the rod, and you definitely don't want to snap your blank. Well, you got tips for girls. What do you mean by for girls? Tips as in for girls fly fishing, tips as in for getting a girlfriend. What are you asking for here? Luca, you can answer there. Yeah, I got plenty of tips, but I'm not sure if they're exactly what you're going to be wanting to be looking for. 261, man. I appreciate it, y'all. I've greatly exceeded expectations this evening. I usually am running with around 30 or 40 of y'all in the 137 answers for girls. Anybody else have any oddball out there questions for me? Looks like we can't get this thing charging. There it goes. 272. Good lord, y'all. Y'all keep flooding it. Keep flooding it. So, like I want this girl. Oh. If I could give you advice about girls, I'm not sure how old you are, but take it slow. Find the right one. Don't waste your time. Just be sure to play games. And when you do find the right one, don't stop. That would be my only advice. If that's what you're looking for. I actually kind of have a funny short on the channel about it. It's a little bit like dating. Chase is worth the catch. So make the chase fun, man. I've been married for going on 6 years now. I've got three little boys. I don't speak English. If there was, I wish they need to add a translate button. I can see what you're saying. If you would type what language that is, I'll be more than happy to look it up. Your thread wrappings, you gotta mend them. As the rod can be, it all depends on how slow you take your time, how slow you take the job. Don't rush it. You're building something custom. You might as well take your time. But I like her and I think she likes me. Well, then send it, dude. Tell her. Ask her out. Again, like I just said, live stream. I've always thought this was very interesting. My dad used to tie flies all the time. When there was a kid, yeah, comically enough, I don't think I have it in here. I think it's in my box. This is actually my fly tying station. I just don't have it set up for that at the moment. When I was in Wild once we got chickens, we started picking out these colorful ones at first just for the. Yeah, dude, that's actually a really good idea. As somebody tying flies, dude, I spend so much money on feathers, but I also have my best to find ways to creatively come up with tying materials. You know, like that. We had squirrels that were a pest in our attic for a little while, so we wanted taking care of the pests, or pest management, if that's what you want to call it, dispatching them. We started keeping some of the tail feather, or some of the tail fur, for tying flies. Goodbye. Yeah, it was nice to meet you. And tips for fishing. Just get out there. If you can't find locations to fish, Google Maps is going to be your best friend. I actually appreciate it, Jess. Our trip in the end of September, so three weeks from now, we'll be in Brevard, North Carolina, and we're going to chase native brookies. They are the only native trout we have to the U.S., but they're almost impossible to find now because we fished them on into extinction or into hiding. You got to be up higher than 45,000 feet in elevation to find them in the streams around here. We do stock them in river. Their genetics are so washed out that they hardly even look like brook trout anymore. So that being said, Google Maps, man. We chased Google Maps all the way up it, looking streams. There's a lot of information it can tell you, and just don't be afraid to get out there. Sometimes you gotta send it, man. It can be challenging getting started. Don't get the mass amount of stuff. Do you fish striped bass? No joke. Look up poultry shows near you. You can get amazing feathers you want for free. Use tons of squirrel tails too. Yeah, dude, that's awesome. I never thought about that. We've got quite a few 4-H programs around here, so that could be lucrative. See a sub and like, yeah, dude, I appreciate it, Jess. That's welcome to the family. We're growing rapidly here on the channel. Some of y'all that haven't been here the whole time, we've hit almost 18,000 subs, and we started our channel in late last year. I think we posted our first video in December maybe, and then we started growing shorts at the end of June, and our community is shot from 1,000 subs to 18,000. We're really proud about it. We're hoping that we'll continue the growth rate. Maybe we'll get y'all a silver play button hanging in here on the wall here soon. We definitely y'all come back and check us out for the trip up to the Brevard. Try our best to be live for at least a few minutes while we're up there. I know Jess hasn't really gotten to be a face on the channel a whole lot. He's going through pilot school right in instrument school to fly the big birds. I'm not 100% sure what he'll end up doing at the end of his pilot school. Maybe he'll just decide to become a teacher. There is always that option. Oh, guys, we've gotta. Give me just a second, buddy. I'll be there in a minute. My 4-year-old's knocking on his door. He went to bed a little while ago, so I'm not surprised if he's up and down. Our problem in lies, guys, that we have got a. Oh yeah, we gotta get this fed. I know y'all. I don't think y'all can see it currently. I've got to get this tiny thread fed back through this loop, and now that we're on the thin side of the rod, it is making things very, very complicated. Oh, just go in the loop. We are in, guys. If we can, we're in. 279 in the live. Y'all are big over right now, y'all. Yes, babe. In a moment, is that possible? Yes. This is a struggle, y'all. Struggle from... And I know I'm probably making some stupid faces right now, y'all. No doubt. Alright, I think I got it. Alright, hold up, buddy. I'm coming. Guys, I haven't had this much trouble out of a wrapping since I started this thing, man. Anyways. Alright, now that we're let me cinch this down, guys, and then I gotta go help my wife get her newborn out, and I will be right back. Y'all don't bail out on me. Nice, tight flies, man. Yeah, appreciate it. Hey, babe, do you still need help? Okay. Alright, guys, y'all give me 2 minutes, and I will be right back. Oh, alright, y'all, I'm back. Alright, yeah, like I was saying, y'all, so when you get done with the wrapping, you pull a loop and you pull it back under the threads that are already there so that... Y'all hear some noise in the background now. My wife is talking to her 2-year-old who is now out of bed. Third time this evening. And then sometimes it leaves a little tail tag that pulls back through. And you can either hide it in the glass, you can leave them, but we try to make sure that all what we call the dirty, all of our taggings that we pull back through will be all facing towards us. And when it's in your hand, it'll be facing towards the fisherman's body, away from whoever may be looking at the rod. It's just the way that us rod builders like to hide our imperfections. Even though I was listening to an old rod builder the other day, he was talking about how the imperfections are what made everybody's rods different, and he didn't believe in using an electric on his glassing, and that was due to the fact that he believed that the tips that it left were like a maker's mark. Where would someone look to get started in this? You know what, actually, you want to talk about getting started, Jake? I literally have a broken fishing rod taped to this desk while I'm using my fly tying spool holder. And then this is just some industrial V-blocks from like a machine shop setting. And I put this vice at work, so that made it a little bit easier. But if you're asking material-wise, check out GB Fly Shop. Everything, literally everything you see I'm using, all of this, the newer people in the chat, if you want to check it out, carbon fiber handle, blue rod. We have the other rod, gold, black wrappings, secondary stripping guide, gold, black wrappings. And then the third section, we began the snake guides that are gold as well. Yeah, so GB Flash Shot, back to your question, Jake. Where would somebody get started in this? Honestly, I learned everything I needed to learn on YouTube. There's a million ways to do it. None of them right, none of them wrong. It's the best way to put it. There's no wrong way to go about it, I guess. And how long you spend on it is what you're gonna get out of it. SKJ Co, hi, what's going on? Glad you could join us here in the chat. All right, let's get this next rapid started, y'all. Y'all ever tried Tenkara? You know what, Jay? Actually, me and Jess were discussing this. Just so some of y'all probably have not noticed or don't know yet, I was selected by Aventic Sports as their next pro angler in their pro angler program. So y'all will see a lot more Aventic gear on the channel. Being said, they are a European company. Just want to tell you, I'm making a game. Just want to tell you, cool. What are you making? A fly fishing rod. Back to your question, Jay. We actually came across Tenkara the other day and are both very interested in getting into. It just added simplicities like the greatest ends of fly fishing without the greatest problem fishing, if that makes sense. There's a lot to be learned from it. You don't need all this fancy gear and a big reel and a $700 rod to get it done. Great. Oh, it's great. Yeah. Nice one. Congrats on that. So, Jay, what all fish-wise do you look really experienced? This is actually a first build. I am a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to doing stuff like this. It's probably showing through a little bit. Now, fly fishing wise, 14-year experience. Jay, where are you chasing? What are you chasing? What are you fishing? We came across the native brook trout here don't get it much more than about 6 inches in length. So the Tenkara would actually, I think, do us well. Scooch it back up here just a little bit. I need to perform on stage now, but work. Sounds good, dude. So, thanks for joining. Yeah, now the brook trout here get tiny, so that's the whole purpose behind the build. But Tenkara actually, I think, would solve my weight problem, the rod weight problem. It's so light, and the touch to it is light enough. I don't think it would damage the brook trout. Yeah, I'd rather not kill these fish that we've taken months to find. Alright, we're gonna wrap this. I'm gonna give Mal a hug and tell him good night. Trouting here in California is also great for it. Yeah, dude, that's I think I may actually Authentic and see if they'll send me a Tenkara rod before our trip in 3 weeks. That way we can test it out, see how it goes for us here on the East Coast. I want to start catching bugs and using more wilting. Yeah, dude, so I've seen it. Sorry, y'all, Jess actually just texted me. Tenkara USA is a great company. Yeah, dude, I actually just watched one of their videos the other night, reviewing it. Alright, let me give little man Alright, oh, my bad. Back in the chair, playtime. like your name time, dude. Matchup playtime. Um, this sorry, I'm gonna get quiet for just a second. I gotta really focus up on getting this next this next few racks correct. Tenkara is like a ninja fly fishing, great for backpacking. Yeah, dude. If you will go to our previous, or the last post I've made, I do believe, is my rod snap J. At the end of it, we have some merch coming, and you might actually be interested in it. It's actually I'm not sure if y'all could see the throw for this live before it started. It is what I have formerly dubbed as the Trout Ninja. Go to that video and then just scroll all the way to the end, the last 15 seconds. I think it's our end screen. You'll see the Trout Ninja. That's comical that you said it. TG's such a soft and light touch. Yeah, dude, we do a lot of our trout fishing around here is up in the backcountry. So a lot of times you have to carry in what you're gonna use. So we were actually discussing doing a Tenkara trip, like only taking a Tenkara rod and one fly box and doing like you said. If we run out of flies, it's live bait on the Tenkara. But dude, Japan's been so far ahead of a lot of technology. I don't understand why the fly fishing community ignored their forthcomings in the world of fishing. I think it's mainly because a lot of the fishing that was done with to begin with was carp. Sounds like an awesome, yeah, dude. Well, I mean, Jay, if you're ever interested, hit us up on one of our videos, or reach out. I think our email's actually on there. Reach out, dude. Maybe you join us. We always love getting out with a subscriber and fishing. Who knows? Maybe we'll come out. Maybe we'll come out your side of the country, and you can show us what it's all about. We haven't been out west on the channel yet. Let me close this door here, y'all. It all starts with a like and a sub. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Appreciate it. I'm glad the algorithm put us in your lineup tonight. What are you fishing for? So mainly trout, but here on the channel we fish for everything under the sun, and we try to catch it all with a fly rod. But you bust out the bass rod every once in a while. If you ever went fishing for sturgeon, no, but that is a bucket list fish for me, son. I've been watching the next thing down. Have you seen what they're calling freshwater marlin? It's the big paddlefish. It's like that. I think they call it spoonbills. They're ginormous. But yeah, that and sturgeon are up there on my list now that I would definitely like. That I would really like to chase. All right, guys. Let's see if we can't make this a little better of a experience than the last was, because that was terrible. I don't know how many of y'all watched me struggle to get that tie back in. Have you ever fished for the Connie River of Alaska? No, I have not. I would love to make it up there. I've actually never been across the northern border of the United States. I've been to Israel. I fished in the Middle East. Been to Guatemala. Fished in Central America, but I have never crossed our northern border over Canada to check out Alaska, but I would love to. I'm sure if y'all stick around on the channel long enough and we continue to grow like we have, we'll be taking wild trips in the future. Alrighty, well, let's get this one snipped off. The best part about it is the farther the rod down. Appreciate it, Rachel. If I pronounced that right, I do believe so. But Rachel that I grew up. Hopefully I pronounced it right. Alright. Much better experience than this time. Snip off our tend as short as we humanly possibly can. I'm going to pull this sucker down and around. Pop it on out the back side. And we gotta mend this section up. You got any advice on getting into the Tenkara? Y'all say hi to my wife in the chat. Yeah, nice rig you got there. Appreciate it. $168 of y'all chilling in there. Rizal Trindle, no. Not sure what you're saying no to. Alright. So the second guy down, we've got one more to go, guys, and this rod will all be but complete. Although my wife loves my dumb sayings that don't make any sense. Alright, guys. Is 201 of y'all in here again? Oh, jeez. Alright, just get out of there and try it. Besides that, YouTube. Yeah, well, I'm glad we could give each other both the same advice there. Jeez, this thing's got a nasty little notch on it. Cool. Sorry, although wife's going to bed. She's letting me know. This has been it's been an experience for both of us because I started a YouTube channel a few months ago, and when me and Jess really started grinding out the content, the viewership just spiked out so fast. And appreciate it. This is something about having little kids. You learn to not appreciate loud mufflers and sirens and everything else at 2 in the morning. Anybody? I actually have to take this one down, guys. I'm not sure if I'll get this one on here. What is all the emotes? Face, and a goat. I am good. Pull it up out of here to do this. Probably too better for us. Make sure that sucker is lined up, because once you run that thread on there ain't no coming. I go full ninja and don't use net or waves. Glad to find you, tie lines, amigo.
Dude, I'm serious. Go check out merch. There's the Trout Ninja is up. I think you will actually like it, man. I don't expect you to buy anything. Jay, if you reach out to me, you know what? I will actually when we get our next merch line made, I will be more than happy to send you a set. Check out our thing and reach out to me, Jay. That's if you're going full,
You deserve to have one of the Trout Ninja sets.
oh Lord, this thing is not wanting to cooperate, y'all. This is gonna be the rock on, and we'll do that. Appreciate it, man. We'll catch you in the next live if you're sliding out, man. There was one in there in the bathroom counter. That was me. Did he make it into the category? Okay. We've got a snack thief in the house. Comically enough. Skedaddle. I feel you, bro. I'm gonna have to skedaddle off this live here in a little bit. Jeez. I have a feeling this is gonna be like that knot tie. I would love to do a video with you, Demarion Smith. Where you located, Demarion? You anywhere to the Carolinas? Let me do this. Yeah, there. I'm back. Love to do a video with you, Demarion. Where you located, buddy? I'm sorry. That was my little brother. All good, dude. All good. All good. Oh, really? Tighten this up. Ooh, fucking metal over here, guys. I have a feeling this is gonna be our hardest wrap yet. We're down to the thinnest part of this rod. Last wrap. Oh, hi, I'm new. What's up, Kelly? Glad you came across this. Glad you found us. I'm gonna get real quiet here for a few seconds, y'all, while I get this twisted, started, and then once I start the wrapping, I'll get back to chat. get this wrapping started. Pull it back just a little bit. Third wrapping will go over here. Our fourth one to roll over here, and we'll trim this tab end off. Oh my god, bro, my oldest brother came in here because he got fishing. Jeez. Yeah, that's none. And they're done that one a time or two. Tell him to pull it on through and cut that barb off or it ain't coming out. Fun at the ER with it. Alright guys, we're gonna get this extra tape up off. Unwrap a winding thread here. Doesn't help, guys. I have the shakiest hands, I promise you, that you have ever seen in your life. You said he yanked it out. I loved your videos. Yeah, dude, I'm glad. It's been kind of a dream run, dude. We never did we'd be touching this kind of viewership. In a matter of days when we started this channel. But we've gotten to the point where we're actually doing something. I'm gonna put out my first short film, first like documentary style video from the channel here in the next few weeks. Let me get this wrapped over this thing and then we'll get back to chat. Discount. Any of y'all else try to look up some stuff on Temu and then it just seems like from then on it's a literal never-ending onslaught of emails and stuff? Bro, how much hours did you make it? We're up to like I think maybe 10. Those of y'all that are just joining, here's the real seat, carbon fiber insert if y'all can see it, the carbon fiber handle, a little bit of review of it. It's the base of the rod. And you've got your stripping guides here and here, black and gold. He wants to be a YouTuber, so that's why I started my own channel. Yeah, dude, that's what's up. That's what's up, dude. That's you know, honestly, what got us started. John B. I don't know if y'all know him, John from Guggen Squad. I went through my late years, early 20s, watching his channel, watching it grow to absurd amounts just from this kid that was fishing. Now I got 3 sons of my own. I look at channels like the Outdoor Boys and that, and it would be amazing to have something to pass on to my sons. And, you know, maybe even something will give them a better life. The current rate we've been going, we're really not doing bad, y'all. Let's set this inside of it and make it better. There. Try something here, y'all. I just felt like I was chasing my rear here. Actually, just give y'all a little better perspective. Y'all can actually see what's going on. I'm not sure how well y'all can see. My brother said he would love to meet your son. Yeah, man, they're 4, 2, and 10 months. The 4-year-old and the 2-year-old have already caught their first.
We actually took him to a little pond while we were up in Indiana with some family. Got them on some brim for their first fish. It's fishing something my grandfather passed on to me, fly fishing in specific. And then I'm hopeful that it's something my sons will have interest in. But I am a firm believer in shouldn't force our hobbies on our children. So whatever my children like to do is what they'll end up doing. If it's not the channel, it's not the channel. It is what it is. You're gonna enjoy it either way. Let's get this tag in, tucked right up in here. I know y'all probably couldn't see what I was doing earlier, but you tuck this in here and you pull it back up so that in a little bit when you come back around you have a way to pull your tag in. Why is your video laggy? I'm not sure. It shouldn't be. I hate it if it is, guys. It's rough. If there's a way I can fix anything like that. At least 1 minute I need to start with a highlight. Jeez, have I been on mute that entire time, guys? Back to your question, SJ. What am I building? I'm building a 2/8 fly rod. I have no idea what this is. My bad, chat. This is on your second live. Nice to know I was on mute that entire time. We gotta get this guide started again. It's just gonna be a pain until we do. One more time. Gonna back some slack off here. I may actually let it be for the evening, guys. We're over our hour mark. Sheesh. There we go. We got it started again, guys. It was being real pain. Anybody else got any other questions? Keep the chat alive. I'm just stoked up, guys. Y'all are 143 y'all hanging out with me, dude. That's substantial. It's not thousands, but y'all are why we do it. Appreciate it. Trying to cut that tag end off again like I did last time and lose it. Oh, I'm back. Nice. Glad you could be back, Kelly. The live feed feel like you needed some more content. It does that to me every once in a while. I'll click off live, and when I look around, it pulls me right back to it. Alright, Kelly P. You better be back while we were back. Any of y'all got questions? 121 of y'all in here. Alright, what's going on, everybody? All the new people. We just jumped up about 40 viewers. Appreciate y'all. I'm glad y'all could be here with us. The next step process after I get done with the wrappings will be using this hardener in whatever that coexistence and cohesion. They'll mix up and they will turn into a beautiful glass over each one of these wrappings.
However,
the kind of horrifying to mess with. Child is yet knocking yet again. Alright, guys. Whoa. Here I'm super thinned out. What's going on? Ooh. Oh. Okay. Is he dressed? I'm sure it's in there. I guess my 2-year-old's gonna join us here on the chat. He's struggling to butt to bed. It's been a long week for the wife and I. The kids have been rough. So Kelly, appreciate the sub. It's good. The more y'all we have in our behind us, the more stuff for y'all. Hey, Burger. Yeah, right here. Around here. Other side. Over here. Let's come over here. You come stand right here. You wanna say hi?
Yeah.
Yeah. You wanna say hi? Say hi. You're gonna be shy now. Alright, watch out. Daddy's gotta turn this. You can stay right here, just remember. I'm not fishing, I'm building pole.
Oh, a bit.
Yeah? It'll be one that you and Wyatt can learn how to fly fish with.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Do that with you.
Yeah, do it with me.
Yeah.
Daddy like that.
Well,
Come on now.
all your holes.
Yeah, there's holes.
What the holes for?
So that we can mount stuff on it.
So why?
So that we can attachments to our tools.
Oh.
Oh Lord, yo.
Also, we bug outside and watch the ladybug.
You did what, child? Did you just say that you stepped on a ladybug? Wow. Ladybugs are nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like ladybugs?
Yeah. Not like bugs.
You don't like bugs.
Can't eat me.
Bugs can't eat you.
Yeah, get in my leg.
They're gonna eat your leg.
No.
They're gonna try. No. You're the one that said bugs are gonna eat you.
No. What these? What are those?
Yo, this would not typically be the norm.
What are these? What are these? What are those?
What are what? The metal things?
Yeah.
Those are the drawer pulls. That's how we open the drawer.
Oh wow. I can open. I can open it.
Yeah, just a little bit. Let's not open it right now.
Okay.
I'm just busy. Make a bunch of noise, do we?
Yeah.
Oh, and there we go. That one's finished. What's going on, y'all? Back up to 1:30. Say hi. The people? No, you don't want to say hi? It's alright. Alright, guys. As much as I don't want to do it, we will be back tomorrow. It is 9 o'clock. That is my little man's got to go to bed. We got church in the morning. Y'all have you a good night. I appreciate it. I'm gonna let it round off at 70 minutes in, but y'all have a good one. Come back tomorrow for more.